Alright, today I would like to take you through a live demonstration of our solution that we built out for the K2 UiPath hackathon. So we're given a challenge to build out a solution around a client applying for credit. Usually a credit application can take up to 14 days for the due diligence checks that takes place in the background. And the challenge was to use a low-code platform as well as RPA technology to fast track and improve the customer experience. So what we've done, we've created the K2 smart form that will be used to capture the client's details, and then we've built a K2 workflow that will then be kicked off and will facilitate the due diligence checks that needs to happen in the background. These will then start this will start UiPath processes in the background that will then do the address checks and all the due diligence checks that needs to take place. So firstly, let's fill the form out and kick the process off, and then we can see this in action. So let me fill this out, fill on my details, identity document as well as a photo. So firstly, in this scenario, we will first kick off a UiPath process that will OCR our license document and extract all the information from there. It will pre-populate the K2 form for us. It will also use the Microsoft Azure facial recognition API to see that the document and the photo does match. So let's start it off, and we'll also send verification SMS to my phone, which I'll get shortly. Then I get the confirmation message. Also send an email through to my inbox that will give me the confirmation message for that verification message. So now I've done that, I can process forward. The process in UiPath has already been kicked off, and this will OCR the document as well as do the facial recognition. So once that's completed, the K2 smart form will retrieve the data and pre-populate the form for me. So once that's done, this will automatically pre-populate the form. So now, as you can see, the form has already been filled out for the user. They can now just make any changes if there's any mistakes from the OCR, and then fill out the additional details that's required in the financial section as well as the account section. So once they've done that, they can continue the summary section of the form, where they can review the summarized data and see if everything's correct before they submit it off. So once they submit this off, this will start the K2 workflow in the background. So kick off an instance of a K2 workflow. So if we open the view flow up for that, we can see the workflow in action. Just wait for that to load up. So now we see it's already started the address check process. If we go to UiPath, we see that process already started, and it's already moved over to the license check process. So we can see that one's done, and it's now moving over to the license check process which is the next check, and that's also already can be completed now. Alright, so now we can see that the workflow is completed all the way through to the caseworker task. So let's go over to our inbox, and we would have received a task. So the caseworker will receive the task where they get a review form with summary data of the application. They can then see all the Know Your Customer checks that's already been completed via the robotics process, document verification, address check, as well as license check and the credit score. They can just apply their comments and then submit it all for approval. So let's approve this one. Then we can go back to process, and we'll see this will then follow the approval path that will send out an approval email to the client confirming that the application has been successfully approved. So that workflow is completed, and we go to our inbox. We will get the confirmation message that this application has now been approved. And that concludes our demo. Thank you very much.